In this lecture, we are going to discuss about reflection of plane wave at the surface of dielectric with oblique incidence. Here, let us. I am considering the two dielectric mediums. Here, this is dielectric medium 1. This is our dielectric medium 2. These two mediums are separated by a line called boundary. It is. Here now we are drawing the normal line. Here this is our normal line. Here actually this line is perpendicular to the boundary. It is. Here this means that this line makes 90 degrees angle with the boundary. It is. Here then next the medium one having the parameters conductivity of medium 1 is sigma 1, permittivity is epsilon 1, and permeability is mu 1, intrinsic impedance or characteristic impedance eta 1, v1 is the velocity of propagation. It is. Here similarly the medium 2 having the parameters, conductivity is sigma 2, permittivity is epsilon 2, permeability is mu 2, eta 2 is the characteristic impedance, v2 is the velocity of propagation in medium 2. It is. Here let us, I am considering the wave is incident at the interface between the dielectric and dielectric medium. Here this incident wave makes an angle with the normal is theta 1. This angle is called angle of incidence. Here the part of the wave is transmitted in the second medium, and remaining part will be transmitted in the medium 1. Here the transmitted wave makes an angle with the normal is theta 2. That angle is called as transmission angle. Similarly the reflected wave also makes an angle with the normal, that angle is theta 3. This angle is called as angle of reflection. It is. Here now we are observing the incident wavefront, reflected wavefront, and transmitted wavefront. It is. Here incident wavefront is the bunch of incident rays. It is. Here this is our incident wavefront. It is. Here the bunch of incident rays are called as what? Incident wavefront. It is. Similarly reflected wavefront means bunch of reflected rays are called as reflected wavefront. It is. Similarly this line indicates what? Reflected wavefront. It is. Similarly we are drawing the transmitted wavefront. It is. Here it is the bunch of transmitted waves. It is. Here now we are observing the direction of propagation of incident wavefront. It is. Here the direction of incident wavefront is in the direction of propagation of the incident ray. It is. Similarly means that is in the like this. It is. Here the unit vector. Here we are taking the unit vector. That unit vector gives the direction of this incident wavefront. It is. Here that is A and Ni. That is in the direction of propagation of incident ray. It is. Similarly we are indicating the direction of reflected wavefront. It is. Here that is also in the direction of reflected wave. It is. Direction of propagation of the reflected wave. It is. Here similarly we are indicating the direction of transmitted wave. It is. Here the direction of transmitted wavefront is in the direction of propagation of transmitted wave. It is propagation of transmitted wave at the boundary. Here the wave is transmitted and the reflected. That point I am considering it as A. Similarly, this point is B. It is. Now we draw the incident wavefront here. Here, how to draw it? One, simply we are drawing the line. We are drawing the line. That line is parallel to this wave incident wavefront. It is as shown in figure like this. It is here that is represented in dotted line. It is here this AC. We are taking this point as C. It is this point as C. This AC is called as incident wavefront. It is AC is called as incident wavefront. Similarly, we are drawing reflected wavefront and transmitted wavefront as shown in figure like this. It is this BE is the reflected wavefront and BD is the transmitted wavefront. Here A to C is our incident wavefront. Here this wavefront makes 90 means AC makes an angle 90 degrees with the direction of propagation of incident ray. It is direction of propagation of incident wave. It is here. Similarly, BE makes 90 degrees angle. This is the 90 degrees. This is the 90 degrees angle. BE means reflected wavefront makes 90 degrees angle with the direction of propagation of reflected wave. It is direction of propagation of the reflected wave. Similarly, BD. Here BD is the transmission wavefront. This makes 90 degrees angle with the direction of propagation of transmitted wave. It is transmitted wave. Here in this diagram we are observing three right angle triangles. Here one right angle triangle is ACB is the one right angle triangle. ACB is the one right angle triangle and AEB is the another right angle triangle and ADB is the another right angle triangle. It is the incident wavefront and incident wavefront makes an angle θ1 and reflected wavefront makes an angle θ3 and transmitted wave makes an angle transmitted wavefront makes an angle θ2. It is by the time the incident wave travels a distance of CB and reflected wave travels a distance of AE and the transmitted wave travels a distance of AD. It is here the waves incident and reflected wave travels with a velocity of v1. It is and transmitted wave travels with a velocity of v2. It is here time t can be written as what? CB by v1 in terms of incident wave. Here in terms of reflected in terms of incident wave, in terms of reflected wave and in terms of transmitted wave. It is here t is equal to what? Distance traveled by the incident wave. Here CB, that is CB by V1. CB by V1 is equal to what? AE. AE, distance traveled by the reflected wave. AE by velocity of this wave is what? Velocity of this wave is V1 is equal to what? Distance traveled by the transmitted wave by the V2 it is. Here actually V1 is equal to what? Distance by the time it is. Distance by the time. Here distance traveled by the incident wave is what? CB. Here CB by T it is. Here CB get cancelled. Here this T becomes numerator it is. Means T, we get the T value it is. Okay. Here now from this equation we are equating CB by V1 is equal to AD by V2 it is. Here I am taking this is the equation 1, this is the equation 2 it is. From triangle ABC, here observe triangle ABC, A, B, C it is. From this triangle, here this is hypotenuse it is. AB is the hypotenuse. Here this angle is what? From triangle ABC. Here from this triangle sin theta 1 is equal to what? Sin theta 1. Sin theta 1 is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is the AB. Opposite is what? From the triangle ABC. From the triangle ABC. Here sin theta 1. At A angle is theta 1 it is. This angle is 90 it is. Here this is the our hypotenuse it is. Here sin theta 1 is equal to what? CB. CB by means opposite by hypotenuse it is. Opposite is CB by hypotenuse is AB it is. Here sin theta 1 is equal to CB by AB it is. From this we are calculating CB. Here for this equation we are calculating CB and AD it is. Here sin theta 1 from triangle ABC we are calculating the sin theta 1. Sin theta 1 is equal to what? Sin theta 1 is equal to CB by AB it is. Here from this CB is equal to what? AB sin theta 1. I am taking this is the equation 3. Similarly from triangle ABE it is. From triangle ABE. Here means sin theta 3 is equal to what? From this sin theta, from this triangle sin theta 3 is equal to opposite. Opposite is what? AE. AE by hypotenuse is what? AB it is. Here sin theta 3 is equal to AE by AB it is. From this AE is equal to what? AB sin theta 3 it is. Okay. Here I am taking this is the equation 4 it is. One more triangle we are observing. Here that is ABD it is. The triangle ABD. From this triangle sin theta 2 is equal to what? AD by AB it is. From triangle ABD sin theta 2 is equal to what? From triangle ABD sin theta 2 is equal to from triangle ABD sin theta 2 is equal to AD by AB it is. Here AD is equal to what? From this AD is equal to AB sin theta 2 it is. Here from equation 2 CB by AD is equal to what? V1 by V2 it is. Here, what is the equation 2? This is our equation 2. From this we are determining CB by AD is equal to what? Cross multiplication we are taking. CB by AD is equal to V1 by V2 it is. CB by AD is equal to V1 by V2 it is. Here already we are calculating CB and AD value it is. Here CB is equal to what? AB sin theta 1 by AD value is what? AB sin theta 2 it is. This is equal to V1 by V2 it is. Here sin theta 1 AB get cancelled, here it is sin theta 1 by sin theta 2 is equal to v1 by v2 it is. Here how to determine the velocity of propagation? V is equal to 1 by square root of mu epsilon it is. Here practically the magnetic mediums are equating it to what? Free space it is. Practically means permittivity, permeability mu1 mu2 is equal to what? Mu naught it is. Here now sin theta 1 by sin theta 2 is equal to v1 is equal to what? Here 1 by, in terms of this formula it is, here 1 by square root of mu naught into epsilon 1 by 1 by square root of mu naught into epsilon 2 it is. Here v1 means velocity in medium 1. Permittivity is what in that? Permittivity is epsilon 1. Here v2 is the velocity in medium 2. Permittivity is what? Epsilon 2 it is. Okay. Here sin theta 1 by sin theta 2 is equal to what? 1 by square root of mu naught epsilon 1 by 1 by square root of mu naught epsilon 2 it is. Here sin theta 1 by sin theta 2 is equal to, this term becomes numerator, this term becomes denominator it is. Here square root of mu naught by epsilon 2 by root mu naught root epsilon 1 it is. Separating the roots here it is. Here root mu naught get cancelled. Root epsilon 2 by root epsilon 1 it is. Sin theta 1 by sin theta 2 is equal to. Here we are writing it in one root it is. Here sin theta 1 by sin theta 2 is equal to what? Square root of epsilon 2 by epsilon 1 it is. Here from equation 1, what is the equation 1? Equation 1 is what? From equation 1, here CB by V1 is equal to AE by V1 is equal to AD by V2. Here from this equation we are considering we are equating the first two terms it is. CB by V1 is equal to AE by V1 it is. Here means CB is equal to what? CB is equal to AE it is. Here this means what? The distance traveled by the incident wave is same as what? Distance traveled by the reflected wave it is. Here already we know the how to calculate the CB value. CB is equal to what? AB sin theta 1, which is equal to AE. How to calculate the AE? AE is equal to what? AB into sin theta 3 it is. Here from this AB get cancelled, sin get cancelled. Here theta 1 is equal to theta 3 it is. Here this means what? Angle of incidence is same as what? Angle of reflection it is. Here equation 6, 7 and 8 are called as law of sines. Law of sines or Snell's law it is. Here this is our Snell's law. These are the Snell's law it is. Okay. Here now we are obtaining the relation between reflection coefficient and the transmission coefficient it is. Here reflection coefficient is denoted by what? Gamma R it is. Here transmission coefficient is denoted by gamma T it is. Here now we are obtaining relation between gamma reflection coefficient and the transmission coefficient it is. Here now we are determining the incident power and the reflected power and transmitted power it is. Here this is the boundary between medium 1 and medium 2. This is the incident power. Here this incident power makes an angle theta 1. Similarly reflected power makes an angle theta 3. Similarly transmitted power makes an angle theta 2 it is. Here the intrinsic impedance of medium 1 is eta 1 and intrinsic impedance in medium 2 is eta 2 it is. Here how we can calculate the power associated with the electromagnetic wave it is. Your incident wave it is. Incident wave, reflected wave, or transmitted wave it is. How we can calculate the power associated with the electromagnetic wave? Here, this is the formula to calculate the power associated with the incident associated with the electromagnetic wave it is. P is equal to what? E dot H it is. Here, which is equal to what? E square by eta it is. E square. Here H is equal to what? H is equal to E by eta it is. E by eta. Here E dot E by eta it is. Here E dot E is equal to what? E square. E square by eta it is. Here now we are obtaining the incident power. Here Pi is equal to what? How to calculate the incident power? Pi is equal to E1 E in terms of incident power. Here E I square by eta 1. Pi is equal to what? E I square by eta 1 in medium 1 it is. Similarly reflected here is equal to what? E R square by eta 1. Medium 1 it is. It is also in medium 1. Here similarly PT is equal to what? E T square by eta 2 it is. Eta 2. Here now the component of incident power along normal. Here how to, what is the component of incident power along normal? Here that is, here actually what is the power here what is the component of incident power along normal axis? Here that is Pi cos theta 1 it is. Similarly, what is the normal component? Normal component along the component, sorry, the reflected power component, incident power component along normal is Pi cos theta 1. Similarly, reflected power along normal axis is what? Normal is minus PR into cos theta 3. Here from the Snell's law, theta 1 is equal to theta 3 it is. That means PR cos theta 3 it is. Here similarly in terms of transmitted, here this component the component of transmitted power along normal is what? PT into cos theta 2 it is. PT cos theta 1, Pi cos theta 1 minus PR cos theta 1 is equal to PT cos theta 2 it is. Here means here Pi is equal to what? Ei square by eta 1 cos theta 1 minus Er square. PR is what? Er square by eta 1 cos theta 1 is equal to PT is equal to what? Et square by eta 2 cos theta 2 it is. In these two terms we are taking the common Ei square by eta 1 cos theta it is. Here remaining term in the first term is what? 1 minus here we are taking common here Ei square means this becomes denominator. Here remaining term in this second term is what? Er square by Ei square it is. After taking this common, here Er square by Ei square, that is equal to Et square by eta 2 cos theta 2 it is. Here here we are taking this total term to this side it is. Here 1 minus, here how to write this one? Er square by Ei square whole square format it is. I am writing Er by Ei whole square is equal to Et square by here we are taking this term to this side, Et square by this Ei square, and this eta 1 becomes the numerator, eta 1 cos theta 2 by eta 2 cos theta 1 it is. Here 1 minus ER by EI whole square is equal to, here ET square by EI square. I am writing it in whole square form. It is ET by EI whole square eta 1 cos theta 2 by eta 2 cos theta 1 it is. Here ER by EI square. Now we are determining ER by EI whole square it is. Here we are taking this term to this side, this term to this side it is. Here the resulting form like this, it is ER by EI whole square is equal to 1 minus ET by EI whole square eta 1 cos theta 2 by eta 2 cos theta 1 it is. Here ER by EI indicates what? It is the reflection coefficient it is. ET by EI represents what? Transmission coefficient it is. Here gamma R square is equal to 1 minus gamma T square into eta 1 cos theta 2 by eta 2 cos theta 2 it is. Here we know the eta value. Eta is equal to what? Square root of mu by epsilon it is. And for the dielectric, here practically the dielectric mediums are equal to what? Equal to free space it is. Means mu1 mu2 is equal to what? Mu naught it is. Here we are expressing this above equation in terms of epsilon it is. Here gamma R square is equal to 1 minus gamma T square eta 1. Eta 1 is equal to what? Square root of mu naught by epsilon 1 cos theta 1 by eta 2. Eta 2 is what? Square root of mu naught by epsilon 2 cos theta 1. Cos theta 1. Here 1 minus gamma T square. Here we are separating the roots. Here root mu naught by root epsilon 1 into, here this by this one means this becomes, this epsilon 2 becomes numerator it is. Here square root of root epsilon 2 by root mu naught. These terms are same it is. Cos theta 2 by cos theta 1. Here root mu naught get cancel it is. Here root epsilon 2 by, here the remaining term is what? Gamma R square is equal to what? 1 minus gamma T square into square root of epsilon 2 cos theta 2 by square root of epsilon 1 cos theta 1. Here this is the relation between reflection coefficient and the transmission coefficient. Between it is in terms of what? It is we are calculating it between what? Boundary between two dielectric mediums it is. Boundary between two dielectric